Hey everybody, welcome back to 9 to 5 Exodus. I want to welcome you here. If you're watching this video right now, in this video, I'm going to reveal to you what I believe stops 90+% of people from growing on YouTube. And this is from someone who has personally uploaded about 600 plus videos on YouTube over the last 15+ years, across multiple channels, grown tens of thousands of subscribers on YouTube, have helped other people grow significantly on this platform as well. And so what I see most commonly that stops people from growing on YouTube is actually a few things. I'm going to start with the first. The first thing that stops most people from growing is the misconceptions that they have about YouTube. Most people think that you need some type of fancy camera, some type of fancy editing, some type of fancy lighting, some type of fancy clothes to get reach, to get exposure on the platform. And that couldn't be further from the truth. I think if you have not seen my main channel, which right now I have it labeled as Ryan Tate, my name, Kingdom CEO, I have 21,000 subscribers on there. On that channel, I've grown over the last 2 years, but primarily and mainly over the last year, over 13,000 subscribers, really from just walking around, holding a camera and sharing a message with people. No fancy edits, no fancy clothes. Most oftentimes, either I'm walking in a park, walking around my neighborhood, walking my dog like I'm doing right now. He needs a haircut, so I won't show him too much. My wife will get mad. But that's the number one thing that stops most people, is their misconceptions, because you have made it up in your mind that you cannot grow without the fancy stuff. It's the number one reason why you don't post. It's the number one reason that's blocking you. I truly believe we get out of life what we believe, what we think. And so with your thoughts being consumed with not being enough, not having enough, it gets translated into your videos. Or what's worse is it creates so much pressure in yourself that you don't ever even hit upload on your videos. And so that's the number one thing. The second thing that I see that stops most people from growing a profitable YouTube channel is that they're trying to be someone else. You're trying to be Dodash. You're trying to be Mr. Beast. You're trying to be Sam Sulek. You're trying to be me. You're trying to be something that you're not. I think that if you focus on who you are, if you focus on playing to your strengths, then you will have the best amount of time. For me, early on in life, I realized that I could tell a story well, and I think that translates on YouTube. Primarily, people are coming here to be entertained. People are coming here to be educated. And so if you can tell a story well, you can put words together, then you're going to have success. And so if that's something that doesn't come natural to you, then what I would be doing is, in my downtime, I would be studying, I would be practicing and trying to get better at those things, because it is a pretty crucial part to your success on the platform. The third thing that I think stops most people is they have no accountability structure, right? The thing that kept me as consistent as I have been for the last 2 years uploading on my main channel has been having some sort of accountability, whether that's accountability with my wife, us discussing our plans, us discussing what we wanted out of life, us discussing what my expectations are as a husband, what my expectations are as a believer, with what God has given me as a vision, right? Also, with accountability, I have people who are in my friend circle who are also content creators, who God has called to be content creators, and we consistently discuss our strategies. We just consistently discuss what is going on in each other's lives, what's going on in each other's businesses. One of my friends, Chris, we have talked pretty much Monday through Friday about my journey for literally like the last 2 years. Pretty close to almost every single weekday for the last 2 years. We've prayed together, we fasted together, we've done things that have consistently put me in a position to be accountable, knowing that I don't want to have this awkward conversation with my friend about why I'm not showing up for myself. I don't want to have this awkward conversation with my wife as far as why I'm not showing up for my family. And then, most importantly, I don't want to have this conversation with God, because I believe God called me to do YouTube. I've been saying that for the last 2 years. I've been encouraging other people to get started on their YouTube journey for the last 2 years as well. I truly believe that God wants to prosper his people, and part of that prospering comes from us being obedient to strategy that he has given us. And part of that strategy is using the gifts he's given us, using the technology he's given us, using whatever is available in our hands to do and carry out the assignment that's on our lives. Okay. All right. Now the fourth thing, because my dog is going to go crazy right now. The fourth thing that I would say that stops most people, outside of the accountability, outside of the misconceptions, outside of everything else that I mentioned in this video, is truly not having a direction or a clear understanding of what they're going to post next. It's easy to post one video. It's easy to get pumped up and excited about what you're going to post today. But what happens tomorrow? What happens the next day? What happens after that? And this is where most people give up. If there's not a clear plan, there's not a clear strategy, if there's not something that is outlined for them, then you just revert back to normalcy. And that's not what I want for you. And so one of the things that I offer to people that have helped grow on YouTube has been to give them what to make their content about. Give them the titles, the frameworks of content that's working right now on the YouTube algorithm that they could just pick up their phone and record. I believe today I recorded a video for our private group where I shared about 20 different titles of YouTube videos that are working today that they could pick up their phone and this week, this month, this year, make videos about, with pretty much everything handed to them on a silver platter. All they have to do is hit record. And so if you're watching this video, if you're making some of the mistakes that 90% of people who are failing to grow on YouTube are making right now, I would, if I were you, I would consider reaching out to someone like myself who can help you, who can just give you this information as a playbook that you can literally implement into your business, into your YouTube channel, starting as soon as tomorrow. I would reach out to us. And the way that you can do that is by sending me a text message with the word blueprint to 702-608-1689. Text the word blueprint to 702-608-1689. I will personally respond to you. I'll personally have a conversation with you to let you know exactly how we're helping other YouTubers just like yourself grow by literally handing them the blueprint, handing them the frameworks and the exact content ideas and strategies that they should post on YouTube today. All right, so if that's you, then go ahead, follow the instructions in the video, stop making the mistakes that most YouTubers are making, be consistent, and you will wake up one day, you'll have thousands of subscribers, and you won't even recognize your life. Again, you guys can probably see some of the homes that are in the background of my videos. God has taken me from a very different place to putting me into a place where I can prosper, where I can thrive, and it's the vehicle that he's used to get me here. Obviously, it's his grace, his love, but YouTube played a big part in what God did in my life. And I want the same things to happen for you. I want the same things to be opened up in your life. And so if you're ready, you're serious, you have the time, you have the resources to invest in yourself, then go ahead and reach out, text the word blueprint. I'll gladly hand you these tools so that you can have the best year on YouTube that you've ever had in your entire life. God bless you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.